Water and sanitation services are basic human rights. Yet, about 60 million people in Nigeria still lack access to clean water supply services, while 110 million people lack access to basic sanitation or a decent toilet. About 150 million lack basic hand washing facilities with soap and water, and a staggering 47 million people practice open defecation. Sadly, around 100,000 children under 5 die every year from diseases caused by the nation's poor levels of access to these basic life-saving services. The crisis also affects schools and healthcare centers in the country. Only 13% of schools have basic water and sanitation services, and only 5% of health facilities have combined basic water, sanitation, and hygiene services. A lack of access to water, sanitation, and hygiene services contributes to lower levels of girl-child education, stunting, wasting, and poor cognitive development in children. The poor levels of access to water and sanitation also cost the Nigerian economy about 1.3% of its GDP annually, which is about $5.3 billion or 1.9 trillion naira. Fixing this situation requires strong political will, strategic partnerships, and an investment of resources into providing these essential water, sanitation, and services. Leveraging on the 2019 election to raise awareness on water, sanitation, and hygiene crisis, WaterAid Nigeria, in collaboration with its local and media partners and numerous civil society organizations, implemented the Vote for Wash campaign in 7 states and the Federal Capital Territory from August 2018 to March 2019. We mobilized citizens to demand their rights to water and sanitation through the power of their votes and empowered them to secure commitments from political leaders to tackle the crisis using pledge cards containing a list of water, sanitation, and hygiene demands. We engaged political aspirants through town hall meetings, campaign stops, and direct outreaches to their campaign offices. We asked them to sign pledge cards as a show of commitment to prioritize water and sanitation if they were elected into office. Through the Vote for Wash campaign, civil society organizations with access to political platforms and strong grassroots networks had their capacities strengthened to mobilize and empower citizens and engage decision makers. Citizens were engaged and communities mobilized, especially in marginalized areas, to formulate water, sanitation, and hygiene demands and develop pledge cards. Awareness was raised and visibility of water, sanitation, and hygiene issues increased through numerous media engagements. The campaign reached over 5 million people across the states. Our implementation of the campaign was inclusive and provided vulnerable groups a platform to have their voices heard. We influenced high-level stakeholders and secured important political commitments. In all, 120 aspirants signed the pledge cards and 44 of them won their various elections. These include Governor Bala Muhammad of Bauchi State, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, current Speaker, House of Representatives, Honorable Yakubu Dogara, former Speaker, House of Representatives, Senator Ike Ikweremadu, Honorable Desmond Elliott, Senator Solomon Olamileko Adeola, Senator Chimoroke Nnamani, Senator J.T. Usaini, and Honorable Engineer Hamisu Ibrahim. The Vote for Wash campaign did not end with the 2019 elections. We have now launched and rolled out the Keep Your Promises campaign. WaterAid and its partners are working to ensure these elected officials are held accountable and supported to deliver their commitments on water and sanitation to the people. To deliver the Keep Your Promises campaign, we will work with media to keep people informed and sustain pressure on elected officials. We will track budgets and ensure sufficient allocations are made and spent on delivering basic water, sanitation, and hygiene services. And we will score officials on their performances in keeping the promises they have made to Nigerians. Join us to advocate and empower people to know and demand for their basic rights to water and sanitation. Support the Keep Your Promises campaign by mobilizing with other citizens to make your voices heard on better access to clean water, decent toilets, and promoting good hygiene in households, schools, health centers, and other public places. Let's work together to make clean water, decent toilets, and good hygiene normal for everyone, everywhere in Nigeria by 2030.